This is the Town of New Paltz Planning Board meeting for September 28th. Now in session, I guess. First to administrative business. Do I have a motion to approve minutes for September 11th meeting?
So moved.
I have a second. Second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Okay. Is anyone here for public comment? No public comment. Okay, we're gonna move on to have a motion to open public hearing for subdivision lot line for 15 Sugartown Road. Michael Udare.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, public hearing is open. Anybody here to speak to that issue? Currently not. I'm going to close the public hearing if I have a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Public hearing is closed. First application review is for the same project. We have any more comment from your office? No. So
Different project, right?
no, it's for Michael Udare. With its
I think that was
resolution,
the- Oh, right.
they're the same, right? Yeah. So we have a resolution of conditional preliminary and final approval for lot line adjustment for Michael Udare. Do we have to read that, Ashley?
Just the special.
Just the special conditions?
Yes, I believe there's just one specific condition.
Sure. Oh, specific condition. Want me to read it?
Sure, thank you.
This approval is subject to a final engineering review of the plat. The plat shall not be signed until receipt of a letter from the planning board engineer certifying that he has found the plan submitted for signature to be in proper order and in compliance with this resolution.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the resolution, conditional approval and final approval. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? I believe this should be a roll call vote.
I'm sorry. Matt Dodonna, aye.
Lyle Nolan, aye.
Jennifer Wells, aye.
Adrian Capuli, aye.
Lorna Tad, aye.
Okay, resolution passed. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
We're
everyone.
done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sign it later. Okay, the next item on the agenda is classes. Site plan application from Agribusiness Child Development. Andy, you had sent in comments, right? There wasn't anything major there or surprising.
Aye.
First off, we'd like to set the, I'd like to set the escrow. It's recommended escrow account of $1,000 and with $250 replacement. Do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. What would you like to tell us?
So, we are Head Start Daycare in New Paltz, and we have received a grant to improve our outdoor space, and the pavilions and the gazebo are part of that project. So, do you have any questions for me?
I have some questions for you, Andy. In terms of site plan approval, I had some questions on whether these things would apply if we look at everything on the site or only the work they're doing.
Everybody's beginning of the work they're doing.
Because it seems like there are a lot of things that don't meet site plan. Like if it was a site plan now, it would not meet all the requirements. parking, site lighting, signage, contours. I understand you have some waivers that you want to.
Oh, yeah, I have an updated one. This is, you want to pass them along. This is from today, so I don't know if you guys have that
We're
one.
just getting that, we're probably not going to do anything with that today.
Okay.
It's a chance to digest.
Mhm.
Um, Is that
I don't
one
know if it's
different?
the same.
Is that-
No, we had.
Oh, I got the
I think
thing
it's
right.
fine.
Okay, one question I have for you is electricity being extended to these new pavilions?
No, no.
Never.
No.
Never, okay.
Just for sunshade.
Let's see, the other thing I want to ask was. You have these pavilions, I presume it's for children to be in for classrooms outside or something like that?
Yeah, it's mostly for the children and the teachers to get in out of heavy rain or snow. And sun cover.
I guess one of my questions is. Usually you have to have ADA accessible pathway,
Mhm.
so I didn't see that on the site plan.
Okay,
Okay, so I think that would probably involve extending your existing pathways. Accessible probably means paved
Mhm.
or a hard surface that a wheelchair could go down. I'm
Mhm.
not positive that applies. Does that apply, Andy, like an ADA requirement,
That would be a building code issue.
not a
You'd have
site
to
plan?
ask, whether all structures need access, depends on the type of building, probably.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that was just a couple things. Let me find my other notes here. And then now for site plan, we have, of course, electric vehicle, we have bicycle parking, we have, number of vehicle parking spaces, ADA parking spaces as a percentage of those. There's a lot of things, so I'm not sure where we draw the line, like.
I think in the past, we have applied to new, new improvements.
Just the new improvements. and that- and that's
So like
stretching it
when we
to
did,
the total site.
like the medical center there, they were just adding like a generator. We didn't.
They have a pavilion in the back too, is there a sidewalk that goes to that thing?
The culinary,
No, I'm talking about the fire
medical.
department, like the thing in the back
oh,
that they're
Yeah.
putting up.
They're exempt from everything.
yeah, they didn't,
Oh, they're
they didn't
down
have to.
Yeah, so typically we would just look at the things they're adding and not at the whole site. And it just kind of snowballs into kinds of stuff.
But so things like
there.
pavilions and gazebos, even though they're not really permanent enclosed structures, still have to comply with some of the same things.
I mean, handicap.
I don't know,
Yeah, or I don't
because
know what else,
you don't get a CO for a pavilion,
right?
right? So I don't know if you have to have ADA compliance.
That would be, someone has to dig into the building code for that, because I know it's required for certain buildings, certain uses. I know not everything has to be.
And then building code, if you're a school facility, education facility, it may have different requirements. I
Mhm.
mean, I guess we have to check with the building inspector.
Okay,
So
I know
what-
our building, the center itself is ADA compliant. Mhm.
Yeah,
We don't know if you have to for the other they're not even outbuildings, they're. Then it's the
Yeah.
open shed.
so we'd like to have a chance to look into that and to consider your waivers
Okay,
and
Is this different from the list that you gave us that I have, the original one that you sent in? You said it's new?
the first
one
was
that you sent
yesterday.
in?
The one she handed you, I did not add to the file because it
Oh.
came in very, she said
Okay.
I'm bringing
All
it.
right, so we're gonna have to look these over
Mm-hmm.
and then do the waiver thing.
Yeah, I'll let Dave Toder know, but this has happened a couple times now. They asked for a waiver from the checklist. And that's not what, the checklist is like a guideline when you submit your application, that the stuff should be on there.
Mhm.
The town code has
as different
requirements for
waivers.
site plan,
Yeah,
and then if you don't do those requirements, then there's a waiver, so I'm following town code. not a checklist. So he's, in here, he's saying, I want to waiver from the checklist.
Okay.
It's not, there's no requirement. There is a requirement for waiver from the town code.
So-
I'll explain that to you.
So what is your time frame for all this, for the grants?
So we've been approved. So we were hoping to have it done this fall, but
Well,
now I'm not.
the next time we can put you on the calendar is October
23.
23rd. And,
can we get everything we need by then to get it done?
yeah, I think what we just needed to look at the waivers and talk to the building inspector. I didn't have any major issues with any of this stuff. It just, I want to be careful and consistent with everything we do, so.
Right.
I do just have a couple of comments as well. So the first, it does require referral to the Ulster County Planning Board. So if that's something you wanted to do this evening, that way you get that 30-day clock ticking. And then also, so the narrative, it says that there's 2 of the 3 pavilions are replacing existing smaller shade structures. So I saw the map, it shows that it identifies one that's being replaced. I just would ask that you identify the other 2 as well. It just wasn't clear from looking at the map where the other 2 were. If they're in the place of the new pavilions or.
Yeah, it's actually only just replacing one, and it's just like a metal frame with a canvas top. And in the winter, we take off the canvas top so it doesn't collapse. Just
Okay,
one
so
of
it's only one that's,
those-
and then
Yeah.
just regarding the paperwork, so the owner affidavit, if you just confirm that CFO, that's of the owner corporation, which is the New York State Federation of Growers and Processors Associations.
Is that Jessica Braun?
Is that who had signed it?
Affidavit that we have.
Oh, they sent it directly to you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
Yes, it was sent by Jessica Brown. So is she the CFO of that corporation?
Yep, of agribusiness child development.
So you have that, or
And
Yes,
that's
that
all.
went directly to, yeah.
That's all I had. It would be a type 2 action under seeker. I think if the building department has any comments, if there's additional ADA access or anything that would need a path, that's something you would want to show on the site plan so that you could get the board to approve it.
So their intent is to just put a bed of gravel and sit these pavilions on it, pre-made, is that?
So the gazebo, the one gazebo, they would come in and do like site prep, and they would put down, I think it's crushed stone to make like a pad, and then they would build on top of that. The 2 pavilions are going to have the 4 posts, right? They would drill down, put sonotubes, is that what they're called?
Mhm.
And then pour the cement and then build on top of that.
So we have to check with the building inspector, because once you put a footer down, then it becomes a more permanent type building, right?
Mhm.
So if it's on a bed of gravel, I'm not positive, but if it's on a bed of gravel, it's always removable
Mhm.
easily, but we'll check with the building inspector. And
Okay.
then try and get something to you, and then put you on the calendar for the 23rd.
And
Does that
refer
seem
them-
reasonable?
and refer to the.
And refer, do we need a vote for that?
We need a motion for that.
But it's not fully submitted. I'm not supposed to send it in until all documents have been submitted. Are you gonna be getting additional? are you
I don't
gonna
think
get
there's
revised
any, I
map?
think Kevin, there's just questions. I think all the documents are there.
Yeah, I think there's sufficient information to submit at this point, since it is a type 2 action, so.
Are we typing the action too right now?
Do we type
Do we
that?
type the action now, Ashley?
You can,
Okay, by vote?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure, if I
I'm-
vote for the type 2 and vote for the referral.
Okay, I make a motion to make this a type 2 under seeker. Do I have a second?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, it's a type 2, and I make a motion to send this to Ulster County Planning Board Do I have a second?
That's so moved.
So.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, so we're gonna send it. They'll cut down your time
Oh, excellent.
and
Thank you.
it still might not help you by October 23rd, but that's about the best we could do.
Okay, great.
Okay. And we'll be in touch if anything else is needed.
You're gonna have the building department call them?
I'm
Or
gonna
you-
have
or
Adele
you-
call the building inspector, I think. Would be the
Or
way-
they-
Or would you call the building inspector? Would that be your job or not?
Dell's out of town.
Forever?
So, but she can call,
You could call
you can call them,
and ask them like what you need to follow in terms of ADA.
ADA.
Okay,
And
is that?
which
is that
may
you
be,
guys,
which
Larry?
may be paths and it may be, if you have a pavilion that's a step up, it could be a ramp involved also.
Okay,
And if it's more than 17 inches or something, it could be a handrail, you know,
Mhm.
I mean, there are, there's some other things that you can work out with the building inspector. Okay,
okay,
that's it for tonight, I think.
sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Good night.
Anybody have anything else to discuss?
I think that you should run all the meetings. You're doing a great
I
job.
make a motion to adjourn.
So.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you, Ashley.
Thanks. Good night, everyone.
Night.